what's one aspect of groove
that's
appealing to you?
Yeah.
Osana.
Yeah.
We went to school, came out of school.
We've been, boy.
Then we went to hustling, bro. Like, we made it a point.
Yesterday, I was chilling with one of my boys. And then he's like, bro, teach me how to cheat.
How to cheat?
Genuinely speaking.
I don't think people figured that I'm not that of a socialite.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm socially awkward in spaces.
Cab. Socially awkward.
Socially awkward in spaces.
People don't have, like, we go on dates. Like, we just gonna have say, we have bro dates, boy.
People
say, like,
2024 has been like a rough year for most people. I would say for all of us, right? And at some point, we didn't think we would win at some point. Like, we'd be like, bruh, 2024, as always.
Right now, I'm back on my toxic shit. Like, I feel like toxic statuses. You understand? So it's like, I was hurt, but it's fine. It's part of life. It happens. You feel me? So, yeah, piano boy, rata, produced it, did this. But at the end of the day, dog, as soon as I saw like a lot of niggas, about Giga, seeing a poster without anybody, why hip hop, it's like, nah, it's chai.
Now we're still single, both of us. Imagine if there are girls involved.
Me, I'm not single.
You know what?
Viewer discretion is advised. This episode may contain the use of strong language and discussions of a sexual nature. Hey man, it's your boy up to the Black Brother K. Mr. Gima with the flex in your film. And welcome to a brand new episode. Ish, Yadi Plaka. And I'm not alone. I'm with one of my boys, my best friend, you know what I'm saying?
Let me
talk about UFO. I'm no 51. Apparently, he's now old enough now.
No, you're old enough. Like those names have to.
They have to relax.
They have to relax. Now.
Me, you're gonna still call me Yuppie Tee. Malume Yuppie, Put Yuppie, it don't matter. You feel me? Anyways, I'm with my boy.
You good, my boy?
No, I'm easy, boy. Otherwise, the question for today will be, how are you?
Man, I've been good. 2024 has been a fair year for me.
For you?
Yeah, so I've been chilling, bro.
Say less. We're gonna get into it. But guys, let me let you know what is this. This is like the last conversation of 2024. Today is the 30th of December 2024. So me and my boy, we're having the last conversation. We're probably gonna speak after this, but I think I'm gonna call it like, there's a last supper.
Yeah, I think if we have this and then, because when we meet, we cannot talk about everything. So, like now, it's a chance whereby maybe there are some things I want to know from you. I think this is an opportunity for me to actually ask you here.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure the questions I have, people who are watching always had.
Yeah,
right?
obviously. Yes. So this guy has questions. It's okay.
Bro, it's my nigga, bro. I have to ask these types of questions.
Yeah,
so
I feel you.
Yeah,
I bet. So guys, please make sure you like, subscribe, you share, you comment down below. And don't follow him on socials because of his anti-socials, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not on these things, bro. I don't know.
It's crazy, right?
It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. Like you with a nigga that's on socials, but you're not on socials.
Yeah,
how is that even crazy?
It's, like, it goes to one of my questions that, like, I was going to ask you, because I kind of get, like I told you before, I kind of get asked about the content that you do. Like, bro, we've seen Yuppie do this type of content. We haven't seen you in a while, blah, blah, and those kind of things, right? And I don't think people figured that I'm not that of a socialite. When I'm socially awkward in spaces.
Socially awkward
in spaces. I'm not very that comfortable in front of the camera as such. So I kind of like take the back seat. So it's kind of those things, right? Even socials, I'm not.
I think it's one of those things of people expect us to be doing the same thing because of they always see us together.
Yeah.
And then with socials is like the craziest thing, right? With socials, people don't think like outside the friendship. There's other
the other things.
You understand?
other-
There's people. There's things that you be interested in that I'm not like interested in type thing. Do you understand? Like
yeah, and which
like
is
gang things. You
which is
understand?
weird because we have so different likes. We like way too different things,
Easy.
right? And people can fathom that thing. Like, wow, let's saw Yuppie Tee so Yuppie Tee is out there. His personality is there.
Boom, boom,
When
boom,
we
boom.
meet you, it's
You chilled,
you
reserved,
chilled, you what?
and
I'm like,
yeah.
bruh, me and that guy, we clicked on our own level.
And
And
it
when we
makes sense.
clicked, none of these things were happening. I think one of them was happening.
Yeah.
And then the friendship just grew from that. And then this just happened.
How
right?
long have we been friends, dog?
Oh, bro, I don't know. Like, if I say the years, people are going to know we old as fuck, bro.
Grade 11, bro.
Man, I think it was
No.
grade 11.
Yeah, it needs to be grade 11.
Yeah,
and
grade-
it's funny how it turned out because I didn't, like, it's one of those things, like, you see somebody and they're like, yo, bro, in the next couple of years, I'll still be with this nigga. Like, if you think about it, we've been around, like, a lot of niggas. Some have left, some have came back, some, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's always been me and you in a lot of times. Like, I don't think, like, we've ever had, like, a fight, like, that makes, like, we've never even had a fight.
Now, I think it's
Nah.
because we understand each other to a certain rate, right? Because me and you are never always together like before,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
now I'm doing my own thing, you're doing
Yeah.
your own thing, but we still make time to like, bruh, let's chill, let's
Make
chop
that,
it up, let's,
yeah.
you know, and we are at a stage whereby if we were other people or the other gender, bro, we'd be like,
We fighting every time.
we cutting niggas off, we cutting, you know. So it's that thing, bro. We just busy, but we do make
Make
time,
time. Yeah, I
and
think
we
that's the
do
most
talk,
important
even
thing,
if
yeah.
we don't talk like every day
Every day
on
like
on
that,
WhatsApp or, but we do talk.
Check up on each
we
other.
do check up on each other and those things, and it's the mentality of what. Or maybe this is me. I understand. As an adult,
Yeah.
I can't expect someone to be like, yo, bro, like every fucking
Yeah,
time,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because we chasing such different things.
We're chasing the same thing, but in
Different
paths.
ways,
You understand?
yes.
Like,
We want the
yeah,
guap,
we
but
all want the guap, boy.
and
Guapiano. You know
and
what I'm
our
saying?
things are pulling us like
Yeah,
in every direction,
yeah.
right? So imagine now, I'm working, you pushing your own
Exactly.
thing, and then now we're still single, both of us. Imagine if
Hey,
there are
who said I'm
girls
single?
involved.
Me, I'm not single.
Ah, you know what? I don't know
Nah,
this
I'm
one,
kidding,
but
boy.
I mean, if like there's girls involved there, you kind of see, okay, now my attention has to be split between
This
so
and
many
this and
things.
this,
I
yeah.
have to give my girl
This,
attention. I
yeah.
need to give my work attention.
Yeah.
I need to give my hobbies attention.
Yeah.
My niggas, you know.
Yeah.
So it's understanding those things.
Yeah.
To like, how do you navigate them in a friendship? And Molokopanango thing, where do you make a compromise for, okay, I need to check up on my nigga, I need
This,
to call
this.
him, need to text him like, yo, bro, you good? Even if I just ask you, bro,
Yeah.
you good? Be like, Donna, I'm nice. Then it's
Easy.
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
get?
Yeah, but I think like the most important thing that you've mentioned like twice is like we link up even though we don't have time.
Yeah.
People don't have like we go on dates. Like we just gonna have say we have broad dates, boy.
People,
You know what I'm saying? Like we have broad dates. Like every single month we have to link up once and go
yeah.
eat. Like
Yeah,
we saw like this is what we needed. But there's
Yeah.
times where we'd go for like 3 months
3 months
linking
without-
up and we're like, nah, this is not it.
This
And
is not
it. Just
it.
happened like let's just link up, boom. Then next day we're like, Antana, let's just do it every month. And
Yeah,
it's just
and-
been good.
which has been good, bro. Like it has, I think it's not like the friendship had waned
Yeah.
at that point. We were still good, we were
Yeah.
still bros, but you know, being busy, bro. Like
Yeah, I
doing
think
your
it's
own
one thing.
thing, pushing your own thing.
Because mine
For me-
requires time.
Yeah, for me personally, I know I'm a very forgetful person.
Yeah.
Like if I concentrate on one thing,
Yeah.
that's the
That's
one
what-
thing
yeah,
I
yeah,
concentrate
yeah,
on.
I
So
feel you.
I cannot forget of the outside influence and all those
Yeah.
stuff. So having that day to say, Dana, on this day, let's just
Boom, boom,
vibe,
boom, boom,
do
boom.
something. It just takes the edge off.
Because of like you catch up and you find out what like the other niggas
Yeah,
is on.
yeah.
Like Antana, I've been doing this. But then at the end of the day, it's like, nah, boy, we good. And then we know we're gonna link up like in between these 30
Yeah,
days.
we
But
are, but it's
we know like it's not for like catch up as much as like the other day.
The other days, yeah.
And it'd be crazy in a way, like it's so understanding. Like you be saying, like you probably studying and shit like that, and I'm like, let me know when you go. It's not like a forced thing.
Yeah, it's not that.
And there's no pressure of like financial, because I think like a lot of niggas or a lot of friends, they have this thing of like pressure, whereby it's like financially. You understand?
Hey,
probably the other niggas like not good, but at least there's 150 in their bank account. You understand?
To do things.
Yeah. But these other ones, they feel like, yeah, we can't hang with this nigga because he's always got, you understand?
Yeah.
Which is like the wrong mentality of like niggas having, because I don't think like I would put one of my niggas like under pressure, unless it's like you do dumb shit. Like if you do dumb shit.
Bro, we haven't done dumb shit in life.
Yeah, but I'm saying like niggas, like say niggas in the group chat that we got. If niggas do dumb shit there, I think like I would tell them. So far there's no niggas done like a dumb shit financially to a point where I feel like, nah, dog, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I think even like, I wouldn't say who, but I had conversations with them like, do this. And then it's so crazy how 2024 has turned out for him. I'll be like, yo, boy. He's like, Dada, yo, boy, I'm glad I've been winning. I'm like, this is how you you understand? And you can, like, everybody can clearly see, like, nah, the boy is actually winning. You understand?
There's motion.
Bro is actually winning, dog. And it was all about, like, him putting himself first before anybody else. You understand?
And that's the whole thing, bro. Like, 2024 has been, like, a rough year for
a lot
most
of
people. I would say for all of us, right? And at some point, we didn't think we would win at some point. Like, we'd be like, bruh, 2024, you'll fit again, as always. And when you get to that type of mentality that you're demoralized, right? You're like, fuck, I have to go to 2025 with this baggage, bruh. Yeah. And for some niggas, right? 2024 came with a lot of responsibilities, bruh. Like, niggas are going through it, bruh. Yeah. Like, I have niggas going through the most.
Lord, boy.
And the only thing as their nigga I could do is just to be there, support them.
Boom.
Sometimes just listen, give advice where it's wanted, and that's it, bruh. Like, I believe, like, in friendships, most of the times, you don't need to give advice. Like, there's one thing I've learned. Sometimes you just need to listen. People just need someone to listen.
I think so, but you know what's the thing? It depends on what the type of nigga you are. You understand?
Yeah.
Because if you can't listen to people, then people won't listen to you.
It's
true.
Sense. It's true.
Because if we're so used to like, nah, you always right.
Yeah.
Or this other nigga's trying to attack me. Or this, you understand? It's like you don't want to listen. You don't want to get where these other niggas take it from. You understand? The point of view of other people. Because remember, when somebody gives you an advice, it's because they see something that you're doing, but there's probably like some sort of like, I don't know, like something that's holding you back, or but like you're not doing it the wrong way.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of like, if you can shift this character, this could work, because this is what people do. Especially if you work with people, because I work with like a lot of people. So it's like, I need to understand, like, as much as I know, like, I'm so hard to approach, but as soon as I pack my gear and I go to a location, there's just something that goes like, Dana, you need to be easier to approach, because I need somebody to talk
to people.
Yo, hi, can you please take me pictures? You understand? Like, can you please do this? Because if I'm so reserved and so closed, it's like people are going to come through and like, hey, I shoot.
Yeah, and the business is going to suffer, bro.
Yeah.
Like, whatever you're trying to push.
Yeah.
Because interpersonal relationships, bro, for people in your line of work are the most important things, right? Knowing how to approach people, how to talk to people.
Respond.
Yeah, how to respond. Because mostly that's where you do your connections, right? That's where most of your work will come from. Because you can go shoot a wedding, and then you talk to people there at the wedding. Like, wanna go now to a birthday party, you can come shoot. You see? So it broadens up the horizon for your shit. So if you are closed up, right? Bruh.
It's gonna be hard.
I don't think in this world there's any profession, bruh, that wants you to close up. Even a therapist needs to talk to someone.
No, you can't. Somehow you need to speak to people, and you need to learn how to speak to people.
Yeah.
And then after that, conversation, you need to know how to maintain that thing. Because with me, it's like, people hit me up on WhatsApp, right? At the end of the day, I need to save their numbers. You get me? At the end of the day, I need to save their numbers. And then when I do save their numbers, I need to be careful of what I post on my statuses.
Yeah.
I need
It's
to be
like
careful
that,
of
yeah.
You understand? So I have this thing, because right now, I'm back on my toxic shit. Like, I post like toxic statuses. You understand? So it's like, I was hurt, but it's fine. It's part of life. It happens. You feel me? So I've been posting my toxic shit. So I end up like, all these like old people and all these clients, I had to put them like on exclude these people when I post.
So they can't see.
Yeah, so they can't see that. But when I post something else, then they will still see it. So I have like 5 or 6 statuses, but 3 of them everybody can see, but 2 of them nobody can see. You understand? It's not like I don't really care. I care about how the person views me tomorrow.
Yeah, which is your brand, bro.
Exactly.
Like,
I don't want these people to see.
Which is your brand. People can like, because you know, most of people's opinion, right? They come out from things they see, not what they have experienced.
Fact.
Right? So you might post something on your status and then people might perceive it. You might post it like in a playful manner. Like, you'll be like, this thing is interesting to me. Let me just post it.
Fact.
And then someone takes it the wrong way, bro. I'm like, hey, you are taking me, hey, this thing is making me comfortable. And it's something that we have to be cognizant of. Like, it's something that because I might put a status because it's in, but I have to think of the outside world, right? Because in everything that we do, bro, you have to always think about the repercussions of whatever you are doing. It's like giving someone advice, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't expect someone give me advice and then take it at face value, like, Donna, and then you go into it. Nah, because you haven't thought of the repercussions of my advice, right? You haven't weighed the pros and cons of that advice. You have to take it and then use it in a way. You have to use it in such a way that this advice, it's something that I came about myself.
Because imagine, I think it's been on these times of like niggas be going to their girlfriend like, never go hard.
Yeah, but like, you know, and then
plus never
like,
bro,
it's crazy,
like,
bro.
What?
It's crazy. Like, that's
you.
why I've always put myself in such a situation whereby I told myself, never give people who are in a relationship advice, because I'm not in one, bro. Like, if you ask me about your girl, I'm gonna ask you. So,
bro, like, even if you are in a relationship, right, and it's a similar situation, do not say it in such a way like, this is my advice to you.
Yeah,
just tell a nigga this is what I did.
Yeah, this is how I would like
and
go by through these things. It will make sense for me to do this and this and this.
You know, like yesterday, this is crazy. Yesterday, I was chilling with one of my boys, and then he's like, "Bro, teach me how to cheat?"
How to cheat?
Genuinely speaking. So, bro, it's like, I have a girl, right, that I've been speaking to for the past 9 months.
Fucking hell.
You understand?
Talking stage 9 months.
No.
Oh,
like, they are, but it's not like a thing of like we are dating, but they are an item, right?
Okay.
Because they've been on dates and then they whatever and shit like that. And then it happens that he went home, and then when he gets home, there's a hand who's like, yo, boom, 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 boom. He's like, I bet. Yeah, it's like, let's operate. But you know what happened? Brooke went for Christmas and then he came back on the 27th. Yeah, he came back on the 27th. On the 27th, the night he came back, the hand was like, yo, I'm also coming back. I'm coming to Josie. So is it possible for me to come through that side for like a couple of days at your place? Do you understand? So bro, it's like, you look like a cheater. Teach me how to cheat. I'm like, boy, I know I'm a toxic nigga, but this is not how you do it. You understand? If I was to do it, I was probably gonna switch off my phone and then say, there's no electricity then.
Why would like niggas who switch off? Don't switch, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a cheat, but bruh, why switch off your phone? Like,
no, I'm saying, like,
I think
me personally, this is what I'm telling him. Like, I'm giving it.
I'm
not giving him your advice.
You'd be like, me,
yo, bro,
I would.
if I'm dating this person for this long, that means we've been speaking every single day, chances are.
Yeah.
You understand? And then she's so used to me having this thing. So the only way I would cheat, I would tell the person like, yo, I have a load reduction or there's like problem of electricity. Because in my hood, it's normal. Do you get?
Like,
we could live in the same hood and be like, oh my God, I'd be like, yo, come to my
to my section.
That's so crazy.
Nah, but
So that's how I would do it. And he did it. Like genuinely, he actually texted the hand and be like, yo, I got a text saying like there's gonna be load reduction from Monday. Boom, 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 boom. You get me?
This like
Crazy, though.
that's a lot of work, bro. Let me put niggas on game. This is like the simplest. Like if you wanna cheat, right?
Cheat code.
Like the simplest way, if you think like if you are with your other hand, your other hand is going to call you. There's a simpler way of doing something to know whoever calls, the calls won't actually connect. Right? That's simple, bruh. You take your phone, and this is a code, bruh. Girls who see this thing, I don't know.
Only niggas who use iPhone can do this.
Nah.
You cannot do
Anyone
it.
can do this.
You
guys.
cannot do it on your Android.
Anyone can do this, bruh.
I bet.
Like, the first thing is obviously on your phone you have your. I don't know. This is a screensaver. A screensaver is a fix.
Screen lock. That one is a screen
The
lock.
screen lock, right? Yeah. Your screen lock obviously it your bars, your battery, your
everything.
network,
Boom, boom, boom.
your all the things, right? Step number 1, always remove the time, the date, the what.
Yeah.
Nah. So that your phone just only shows the battery, the network,
Boom, boom, boom,
and the
boom.
what.
Okay.
So I shy a screenshot, my boy,
Aish.
of your screen lock.
Yeah.
It'll everything still.
Besides,
I get. Then you go on your phone, put your phone on airplane mode, take that screenshot, put it as your screensaver, my boy. Your medis is there looking at your phone, seeing the bars and batteries.
But there's no time.
There's no time.
But me, I told him like to remove all like the messages that are showing up on top. Like on WhatsApp, remove everything showing up on top.
Hey, but bruh, cheating is a lot, bruh.
Yeah, it's a lot of work,
It's
dog.
it's a
But I
lot
do
of
condone
admin,
it. I'm
bruh.
sorry, Chief. Like,
Bruh, like,
right,
hey,
guys,
Baba.
I was here to a point whereby I feel like
Hey,
cheating
Baba.
is the right thing right now.
Hey, Baba, like, guys, don't listen to guys like Yuppie Tee.
Let me tell you, okay,
Guys like Yuppie
wait,
Tee
let's go.
do not take
Hold on, Chief.
accountability
Let's go.
of their own actions.
Let's go, Chief. Let's go, Chief. On the past couple of days, you've been speaking about like you're getting somebody,
Yeah, I've
settling
been.
down,
I mean, for
and
real.
everything. What made you come to that decision? Like,
Nah,
I find it
bruh,
weird. I can't believe you, but like,
I can't believe.
I don't want to believe you
bruh,
because you're my boy. Do you get me?
It's like maybe this is me, right? I've always had this.
What shit we gonna feel about DM after year? What when I gonna feel about this is the nigga we've been waiting.
Like
for.
I've always had this thing where I guess Jabana, you know those, you know that thing, right? But at some point, Lambona Khana, bro, like bro, I've been making so many relationships and bro, they don't end anywhere. These things, we meet, we talk, we do whatever we do, and
we
then
smash. We do whatever we do, we smash.
And then 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 7 months down the line, it's chai. Like, it's on to the next one. But at a certain point, right, when you have to chill and then you do an introspection, like, bruh, what is it that I've been doing? Like, I ask myself, like, what is it have I been doing this year, right? Or for the past 2 years, 4 years.
Rocking other girls. Banababat.
Not necessarily, but you kind of like, okay, what is it that I've been doing? All these relationships I've been going into have never matured to anything else other than, bruh, we just vibing. I like being with you, you like being with me.
So you got tired of that?
Not necessarily tired. Not necessarily tired.
So what?
Not necessarily
Like, I
tired.
understand what puts you like, what's so specific that
It's about
puts
thinking
you?
about these things in a different way, right? For me, me specifically, I sat down, I was like, bruh, for my age, right? For my age, I was like, for my age, what type of girl do I want? And do I think if I get the type of girl I want, it will be like the relationship that I think I want?
Yeah.
Right? And is it going to be easier?
For you,
For
or
me.
both of you, or for you?
For me, right?
It's all
Is
about you.
No, it's not about, like, you have to understand at some point, before you get into relationships,
It's all about you.
you have to fix yourself
Yeah,
out, bro.
so it's all about
There
you.
are things I have gone through that I've not mended about myself.
So, but it's all about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what? You don't need to explain, Chief.
But
I get the
You're making it seem like even though
But you know that-
the whole relationship is going to be like I know.
No. I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying, like, for you to make a decision of this is the type of relationship that I want, it's all about you. You understand? For it to become about somebody else. No, listen. Before it to become about somebody else, that somebody else has to come all about them also.
Yeah.
So that both of your eyes can become a we, and then you can
Yeah,
speak
yeah,
French,
that's
or is
true,
it
that's
Paris?
It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if I have to say I have to work on myself, right? I have to work on the things that I've gone through, challenges that I've heard in my life, or those other things. I have to work on those before get in a good relationship. I don't want to. I want to in a good relationship with burdens. It's in like and then they give you someone about.
Like, to
You
be
get-
honest, the burdens means
Yeah.
like financial burdens.
No, not for every.
Hey, Chief.
It could be financial burden. It could be emotional.
Hey.
It could be.
Hey,
people
hey,
go into relationship
hey,
with
Chief.
traumas, bruh.
It's financial burdens.
Traumas.
Once a nigga gets his finances right, traumas automatically they become right. Do you understand? And then if your traumas and your emotional what are now right, your aura goes up. When your aura goes up, every hand that you've been wanting, they start looking for you, and then you find the right one.
Guys.
Do you understand? Don't lie to the people,
No,
Chief.
I'm not like this is how I think of it. Like the girl I want is the girl I want, bro. Like I can't say just, but it's someone who would know, right? Correct. In whatever that we're trying to build, or whatever, there will be certain compromises
Facts.
that have to come from
Both of you guys.
right? Because, like I always say, bro,
Yeah.
like the love we get from our families is not the same.
Yeah.
So the type of love we think we deserve is different. Like the type of love I think I deserve from someone's daughter
Yeah.
is not the type of love that so we need
Facts.
to have that conversation for Bona, bro. Me, I'm like this type of guy.
Boom, 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 boom.
This is how I do things. And that is not saying for it. I'm not going to change for her. If she's the right one, you keep it cracking, boy. But if you see, that's what I
Look, my boy, I don't even lie. It don't really matter, dog. If you're serious about it and you ain't capping, I would say to you, good luck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
why would you? Okay.
I'll just say, like, to you,
the thing is,
if you are serious about it and you're not capping,
bro.
yeah, and it's a good thing, right? It's a good thing, right?
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think it should.
So why are you making that face? Chief, I know my boys, dog.
No, but bruh, at some point you have to think about your own personal growth, bruh. Like for me, in the past 2 years, right, I had to make some really hard decisions.
Yeah,
about
facts.
myself.
Yeah.
And bruh, you have to sit down and ask yourself, what is it
That you want?
to do?
Yeah.
Like, what is it like?
Yeah.
Because a lot of things have made me so complacent in whatever I was doing. You know when you're doing something and you're getting guap, bro.
Yeah, but
you kind
I'm
of
not
like,
sure, like,
you kind of like,
it just-
should I be doing this thing? Be like, hey, I wanted to get an
Boom,
astronaut.
boom,
Hey,
boom,
but now
boom.
I'm getting guap.
Yeah.
Hey, astronaut, you become complacent
Yeah.
in whatever that is giving you guap
in that moment.
In that moment, you cannot forget.
But you're not happy about it.
Yeah. You become forgetful of what you wanted to do in the beginning. So I had to sit down and ask myself, bruh, you're getting whatever little guap
that you're getting.
But is this what you envisioned your life
to be?
Right? And I was like, nah. This is not me, right? Like, one thing I've been afraid of in my life, bro, like one thing that still scares me to this day is having the potential to do anything, right? And not realizing that potential, right? And then having niggas go kasi when you pass, they be like, yo, I'm a camera man.
That's the thing.
Bro, things. Yeah, so not realizing your potential, bro, is the scariest thing to do. That's why I ended up making a decision like, yo, bro.
You gotta rock.
Just.
I think the hardest thing is like, for me personally, would be like failure. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, feeling like you failed, but you failed because of you were just so scared of doing something.
Yeah, and.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
And failing while still doing something else, bro. Like feeling so content
with what you got at that moment.
What you're doing at the moment, knowing very well for it. This is not something that I envision to do my own life. But then you're like, hey, bro,
it is what it is.
I think it is what it is, right?
Because it's so hard, especially like when it comes to like employment, right?
Yeah.
Because the most important thing is like employment and shit like that. Like me personally, I always knew, like, I always even tell my parents, like, it's never too late for anything, right?
Yeah.
I can always go back to school even when I'm like 45 and shit like that. But for now, just allow me to do what makes me happy and see where it ends. You understand? Having that conversation with both of them, it was like, boy, do your own thing. You understand? And like you said this once, last time we were together, you're like, the most thing that you've achieved is like knowing that you've never asked your mom for money in like a very long time. Years, boy. Do you understand? Which is like something that I also like, I know like I haven't asked my mom for like even 2 rand, boy. Do you understand?
Bro, like, but having the financial security to actually do things. So when I like, bruh, at some point you have to understand as a guy, and I might be saying this from a point of privilege, right? Because, bruh, we went to school, came out of school.
We've been, boy.
Then we went to hustling, bruh. Like, we made it a point. I made it a point where there's no way I won't have cash to do anything I want to do. If niggas say, bruh, let's go somewhere. I
need to have. I need to have.
So, having the power to have financial freedom to buy certain things for yourself, like to know what your parents have been bought you toiletry in like 10 years.
No, boy, it's crazy. It's crazy.
While still staying
it's
in
crazy.
the same house.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You see, knowing you have the financial ability to okay, I was so proud to buy more those kind of things. They are freeing to you because like when you come with something and you buy this something and then like the relief on your parent, like, maybe
something is gonna make sense.
At that day they didn't know.
Yeah, like they don't tell
anything.
anything.
And then when something, then it becomes like a relief.
At least But I think
and stuff.
I think the biggest shit also we got also is like, this is gonna be crazy, but like it's one of those things. Us not drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
I think that one, like us not drinking alcohol is one of the craziest shit ever because of it helps us with like financially. Like I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like thinking
bro, like I think
what would be doing with like it's not enough. The money that we
it's not
enough.
And I'm not judging.
You understand? Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be crazy. You understand? Yeah.
Right? I go to group.
Yeah.
Me, I go to.
Me, I don't. Me, I don't anymore.
So,
I want to, but I can't.
So
it's just
I vibe with GT's who drink,
Yeah.
right? And maybe this is me, but I think they understand my point of view. Alright, okay. Like one of my friends is they get trying to
The groove way.
yeah. He drinks.
Yeah.
And we get there. He knows, like he
Calm,
knows, bro.
boy.
Like I would say he buys 6
Yeah.
and a cranberry, like
Yo,
that's us.
simple,
bro. Like,
done.
you know, so he's the one who understands. Okay, this guy doesn't drink. Even niggas I've been rolling with these days, like Boti guy, they know what I get, and then they have accepted what I get.
Yeah.
It's niggas who
And it makes
accepted it. Okay, our friend has chosen
this lifestyle.
and they're quite supportive of it, right? But then you have to understand as they are my niggas, they would understand this guy doesn't drink. But then you go Lebona, they meet their other friends, or they meet their colleagues, or they meet acquaintances, whatever. It's always like a surprise when
exactly. Then you say,
you know what? Like, what was that? And then now you have to
explain what's
now you have to explain every day.
That's
like,
why,
hey, bro,
and it makes it
drink because what.
Yeah, and then it makes it like me. I never explain to people why I don't drink. I just don't drink. That's it. You understand? And having niggas that understand, like, even if we vibe with this nigga, he's not under like financial pressure to say he needs to come through because of another clipper. He can't come through. Boom, 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 boom. You understand? Because you have like yourself. If you get to a location and then they say like airport has like 35 rand or whatsoever, you go. You're gonna buy it. You understand? Like who you buy? Yeah. So and then there's people who drink alcohol, but they put themselves under pressure with like the friendships that they have.
Which is the one thing that's killing a lot of niggas.
Yeah.
Like
it's crazy though.
Like, but I believe, right, and this is just me, bro. Everything I say here is my opinion. It's
hey,
not
Joe,
even.
It does. Like our opinions don't really matter, Chief.
I think
they don't really matter.
For me, when I stopped drinking, right, I couldn't go to because I couldn't
chill and boom, yeah.
Okay, you kind of ask yourself, where's I go groove? What am I there to do? And then now you have to chill, be like, bruh, if I'm going to groove, what is it that I'm going to do there? Because there could be 10 niggas who groove, bruh. All of us are there for different reasons.
Exactly.
They're for babies, honeys.
They are there to snatch our phones.
Yeah, bro. You know,
niggas are on a mission. They're on a mission for everything. Everything.
Everyone, bro. Okay, I'm going to be real.
Yeah.
It's on a mission. There's niggas who's like, yo, bro, I just want to go there, drink my problems away.
There's niggas
who says, I just want to get there.
Boom. Yeah. Some are just for noise.
Yeah, some are there.
Noise.
See, so I had to think, like, bro, if you're going to groove, what is it that you're going to do there? What is it like? What's one aspect of groove that's appealing to you? Osana.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, maybe let me go for the music.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just there to listen to the music and the vibes of the people.
And then this is you now. I think I've been on that stage. This is you finding out the type of grooves that you want to be at. Yeah, I get you.
At some point, you kind of like go to every groove, right? Bro, I'm sure you've seen me in these piano groups.
Boy, I've seen. I'm like, yo, boy, rock, boy. You understand?
Like,
but at the end of the day, if the music's not for you, it's not for you.
You kind of go to like all these groups because, like, bro, let's go to group, blah, blah, blah. Let's just go there and that's it. And then you are there, you're like, and then you're trying to get into the vibe. Yeah. But then you kind of feel for it.
Hey, this is not the one. Doesn't land.
This one doesn't land.
Doesn't land, boy.
Right? You'd be like, maybe it was this vibe.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like the energy in this place at a certain time. It wasn't actually aligning with mine. So let me go to the next one. Maybe the next one will be better. You get there, maybe you still find the same thing. And then I was like, I think it's best for a groove if I said I
enjoy.
I enjoy deep house. So let me go to deep house events.
Exactly.
And that's where I enjoy the most.
And then also, like, you find people that actually relate to, like, whatever you enjoy. Because I feel like, imagine being in a groove and then like me boy, like I love hip hop, boy. I don't even lie to you. Yeah, piano boy, banzama, like I rata, produced it, did this. But at the end of the day, dog, as soon as I saw like a lot of niggas by hip hop was talking about Giga, seeing a poster without anybody by hip hop,
it's crazy.
It's like, nah, it's chai. And even when I was even trying to go, like there would be like 1 or 2 people by hip hop, right? On the shandies. Yeah, I'd be like, wait, what? Do you understand? I'm like, nah, boy, I'm wasting my time. Why would I pay 200 to go and listen to hip hop for 2 hours? I can just chill home and save my 2 clipper and simple like that. So people don't understand like the effect that it's making. That's why a lot of people like right now in the West End, they would say like, and when a groove is dying. And the groove is not dying. It's just a matter of like the type of music that you guys are playing.
Having to groove in the West, right? Like
it's crazy.
It's
crazy.
It's monotone, right? It's like it's stagnant. It's a groove, so it's stagnant.
Yeah. Because all 10 niggas and females who are there to work, you'll find them there. The snatch phone grabbers, what? What one time the instigators.
Like, bro, I don't
find
think,
everybody.
I don't think like the West musically has been growing.
Nah, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad, boy. It's bad. And you know what's crazy? It's the end of 2024, and then anyone that 2025. If you ask somebody, hooray, what's going on? It's like a COVID. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand? It's like what the like, yo, COVID terrible. Wow.
Like group
wow.
Group was on a stagnant decline.
No. Yeah, they changed.
Because a lot of things, or maybe you're wrong. I think at some point, hindsight, when I think of it, obviously there's different types of generations, right? There's our generation, there's Matuta, there's I don't know, Matuta 4, saying or whatever. I literally don't know what they call themselves. Like groove for us at that time, bro, we didn't like. I think we didn't care that much about the music at that time. As long, bro, you were playing good shit, bro.
Rocking.
We'll be rocking.
Because we'd have like 5 different DJs.
Yeah.
By hip hop, about deep house, tribal, and whatsoever.
So now you get to, for an example, More West for the past. And this is something I've noticed. I might be wrong.
He buys groove, so this is not my opinion. It's his opinion.
Mokas, like in the West, bruh, I could count like every event that has been in the West. 80% of them Crazy has been there. T-Man Express has been there. Who else? A lot of these other guys. Like
I low key.
You get
low key.
You get
low key. I stopped the Josiah way. You get like so accessible or so. You understand? I was like, okay, nah, it's child.
But
and you've never seen him anymore.
I understand like why. Because the audience. They wanted those people.
Yeah.
But now you have to understand, if I go to, let's see, parties, I don't know, 2000, what do they call?
I don't know, but
those.
Yeah.
You get there, about 2000.
Oh, explosions.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the explosions. Yeah.
You get there, obviously, about 2000, they need like.
Yeah.
Boom,
boom, boom.
You have to go to groove. Sometimes you understand what I go to groove to listen to music, and at some point, this is my expectation.
Yeah.
I'm expecting to go to groove and hear music I've never heard.
Chances.
Or like I'm not saying play a whole set of new music, but if you play like
Wanyana,
Tunyana, now I have to like on my phone. If I'm Shazaming, right?
And that's
you get. So now you get to groove now. Groove now is controlled by TikTok, right?
Now, besides, like, you know what I think when he's saying this way, there's 2 things that I've noticed you said. I think we are speaking from this side. Maybe I could be wrong. You let me know. When we used to go to groove, right? let's say the year we were starting to perform for real, the Up in Smoke ways, all these parties, right? We went to Groove to Span.
Yeah.
We didn't go to Groove.
Yeah, we didn't go
to Groove. We went to Groove to Span.
So
and high key would Span and leave.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Be like
yeah, like chill, see whoever's gonna perform. Unless it's like somebody's gonna perform later on and we fucks with us. We're like, okay, cool, boom, 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 boom. You understand? And then after that, it changed from performances to like going to Groove to shoot the events anymore.
Yeah,
because
like, it was always like
work.
Have to work.
Like,
and then now you have to take work out of it.
Exactly.
Like,
now you have to go to Groove.
Yeah, now you have to go to Groove.
You don't Groove. You don't know what to do. You don't know. You get there. People are dance, bro. You the one who've been editing these people dance. Now it's like, now I have to dance also.
I remember we were where were we at that time? I think we were in a Unruled cafe. I think.
Yeah.
Babalwa M.
Yeah.
It
was just like getting a pot.
Yeah, it was a photos event, right? We were there, and then I was chilling the other side. The time Khotlala Zo, I think.
Yeah.
At that time with that song,
Youngster.
Yeah. And then I came back. Babalwa M was performing, bro. Like I was in the crowd with my phone, bro. Like, I was like looking at my phone. People were going crazy.
Yeah.
But me,
you know,
personally, I wasn't there.
What's the life is to live? But for you, I think it also comes to the point of like the type of music that you listen to. You understand? Like it would be like you are there, but at look at the what's that, the lineup, right? You'd have like your Babalo as part of that, and your Team Express and whatever, your Lumen Craze and whatsoever. But then there's these other 2 niggas or 3 niggas, like maybe like your Nico Angela and whoever who'd play. You are there for those niggas. So yours, for those, it makes sense for you to be in the crowd and whatever and stuff like that. But for somebody like me who listens to everything and it still fucks with, like, nah, I've heard this before.
But you know, I've tried to like enjoy it. Like at first when
like
at first
chief, you cannot try.
For me personally, at first I wasn't into it. It was not. It's not. But
I thought
for me it was that thing. This thing doesn't make sense. Like
that's the thing. That's the thing.
At Groove it makes perfect sense.
At Groove it makes sense, but
perfect sense.
And
but at home,
that's where
chilling.
That's where it got to a level whereby they had to make sure that there's like your deep yenos, your afro yenos, and then your deep tech yenos and whatever. Because they wanted to make sure that even if you're studying, you're listening to piano, you're listening to everything and shit like that. Yeah. But you have to make your own research to come who to listen to. It's not like hip hop. Hip hop, boy. If this guy is featuring a female, this female is an R&B artist, chances are. So if you fucks with her, go listen to R&B. Do you get me? Like it's not like hip hop. There you can get there and be like, when you know be like R&B. No, when you know be no better for the piano. There's nothing else I sharp. You understand? But enough about the piano, boy. It's too much. People are gonna be like, we're going over piano. Let's talk about like quick one before we close it off. Do you think like, I don't know, like friendship recessions and shit.
Friendship recession?
Yeah. Recession.
Recession?
Yeah. You know what's a recession? Like a break type shit. Like there's something called a friendship recession, which is like a friendship break.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Do you think like in a friendship it's necessary to have like, I know I'm not gonna ask in a relationship. In a relationship, once we go on a break, one is cheating. One is cheating. They've been holding themselves for 20 years, but one is gonna cheat. You understand? But in a friendship relationship, do you think friendship recessions are like necessary? Like at the age that we are right now.
Maybe I don't understand. Like, bro, like people when they say, like.
Okay, let me explain. Let me make it.
I don't understand the term friendship recession.
Friendship recession is basically, let's say for instance, Slick, right?
Yeah.
Slick would say it's a friendship. It's not like it's a friendship recession in such a way like he wants to come back here. They're like a recession away from us.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
It's like we thought it was dead, it was chai and everything like that. But when he sees us, it's like, yo, boy, I still wanna link up with y'all, I still wanna chill with y'all, boom, 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 boom. Do you get me?
Yeah.
Do you think like it's necessary to have like such relationships, like come back, or is like once we in there, it's a recession, boy, it's chai. Let's just leave
Nah,
it.
bro, I think it's different, right? Because situations whereby it's panayalo, it's like for us in Slick, right? It was we didn't know what happened.
No, we didn't.
Assumed.
Yeah,
we
we didn't.
assumed
Yeah.
other things
Situations
that
and
happened
everything
on
like that,
day,
yeah.
or maybe this is why,
Yeah.
and we never got an explanation.
What's
of
popping?
What's popping?
Yeah.
You know what? And it became weird, bro. Like even now, it's still weird.
It is weird, cause
yeah, it's still weird, but as Majida, you have to understand, Kore, you can vibe, bro. If you feel like you wanna vibe, you have every right to
vibe.
Like, and you have no obligation. You have no obligation to tell me why you vibe, right? But you have to understand, at some point, as a nigga, because you vibe, I've made peace, Kahoro, you vibe,
yes.
right? And I've made sure my life continues. Right?
Yeah.
So you coming back, it won't be easy, bro.
It won't
be easy
because there's a lot of things that have changed.
Yeah,
we've grown
a lot of things
up.
have changed. Like,
You
the way
boy,
we move is different.
we probably have girlfriends now. We need to explain to you why we're dating this person.
You see,
like,
so now I have to because now I've experienced this thing with you. Now I'm closely guarded.
Yeah.
Because now I'm like, what if you are here
what
for
if?
like,
Yeah. That's why I'm like.
When you're here, then via game.
Yeah.
Like no, long as like
think another time, because now it's like I need to make sure that I walk on eggshells when I speak to you, when I do something. And it's like, it's not like a healthy relationship or a healthy friendship. It's not. Because I need to be able to tell you, like, boom, boom, boom. Like, for instance, with him, we don't know. We know what happened. But we don't know, like, specifically what threw him off to vie. You understand? In such a way, like, if we do it again, or something related to that, it's like, these niggas, they didn't learn their lesson.
Unless he comes and be like,
I didn't like
it.
boom, 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 boom. But it may, for me personally, even if it comes, it'd be like, I don't think it'd be...
Me, bro, like, I don't know, I'm good with niggas, bro.
Yeah, like, I'm good with niggas, you understand?
Niggas can cheat, but at some point, they need to understand, correct?
The moment you go on, it's
child. The time unsi.
Yeah, there's a lot of things.
Actually, the time you took a friendship recession.
Whatever, and shit like that.
I was a different person then than now when you come back. So you can't come back here and still expect the
same love, the same whatever.
Because
I
have to work for it.
But me, you don't even have to work. But we go, I'll greet you at the street, it's fine. But
yeah, bro, like,
we go, because I'd like, for me personally right now, I think like the more I grow up, I don't want like any more friends, dog. Like if it's people that I work with, I can have like more, keep coming, you understand? Yeah. For us to work, keep pulling up. For me to come and be like, yo, boy, how are you? I look at you like, why are you asking me who are you to ask me how I am?
Who are you?
Who are you, cheap? You understand?
Okay, like, boy, let me ask you this.
Alright, man, say less.
Right. So, you've been doing this content thing for like...
The longest.
6 years.
Yeah.
Right? And you've went through like different types of content.
Yeah.
Right? You've done this mental hair.
This.
Check, street interviews and all these things. Right? So at this point, those things you've done, that was the content that got you the recognition that you have right now. And that content was geared towards the younger generation. It was geared towards the 2000s.
Effects.
Even some of the 90s. Some of them. I don't know. But
the testy niggas.
Yeah. You get.
Yeah.
So, my question is, even the content that you're still doing now, is it still centered around those age groups? Like your 20s,
20 whatever.
24 going down.
Yeah. No. Like, I don't know how to put it, right? But it's more of a thing of like, the more you grow up, the more you realize like you cannot be in a certain space, right? Yeah. Like when we started, like, example, when we started with the Smash Up Purses, I didn't mind being on Smash or Passes, right? Because of the people who are there, they were probably like same age as ours, right? And then when I did it like 2 years ago, it was a thing of like, I would rather host it but not be part of it. Do you understand? I would rather host it because of the people who are on it are people who were at my age when I did it. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And then right now,
Yeah,
right now it's a matter of like, I can do it, but I don't want to be on camera because chances are they are more younger. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like people will be like, yo dog, do pop the balloon, do what. Because pop the balloon is like, you see like older people or whatever and stuff like that. But I do not have like those type of friends who'd be like willing to pull up to do those things. Because we're so cautious with like being on camera these days because of everything can trend, boom. While the younger generation is like, yo boy, if it trends, it trends. Good for me.
Yeah,
Do you understand? And then when it comes to like type of content, I think like every year is a matter of like, I try to change myself every single time. You understand? There's no formula that I'm following to say, when this thing is trending, I'm going to do it. I always look at myself like, do I want to see myself doing that? Like there's a lot of pranks that I could have done just to make sure that I blow up. There's a lot of content that I could have taken out that I've shot, but I never took out. But because once you edit it and then you upload it, then you go like, once this thing goes live, it's going to stay there forever. Do you understand? Like there's certain pranks that I've done, I'm like, nah. I know I need like the numbers, I need everything. Do you understand? And I think one thing that also changed was like the parodies that we've done, more especially like the I Blew It one. Do you understand? Like the I Blew It one, that one is like, showed me like, we didn't follow anybody, we just did something different, right? There's people who've been doing it, but we just did it on different, on a higher level, differently. To a point where I was like, oh shit, I can still get the numbers that I'm looking for as long as I give people like quality job, quality work, you understand? So in terms of like the younger generation or whatever, I wouldn't say like there's a thing of like, my goal is to have like younger people follow me or whatever. My goal has always been like, how not that and Shebele. You understand? And then it's a matter of like, you need to mess with my character more than anything. Do not come here because of you saw who was here and whatever and stuff like that. It's always been like me. And I will be honest, when it comes to YouTube, I started winning when I started focusing on myself. Like making sure that I become the center of everything. That's when I started winning, like boom. Do you understand? Like, on the major plug we'll do things and then we'll whatever and shit like that, understand? Even when Leaf took a break from it, I would still post on major plug. But I think like when I went to my channel and started fresh on my own, then it'll be like the content is based on me. The laughters, if you don't get it, that means me and you don't have 5 brain cells that I have. Do you understand? Like, for you to understand what makes this thing funny, at the same time, it's cringy to see these niggas do this thing. Like, that's always like, you understand? It's like one of those things.
Yeah, which is...
Because I'm not a comedian, I'm not a funny gent.
Yeah, which is another thing to, like... One thing I've always asked myself, like, is this... Bruh, people need to know, bruh, we way older than we look.
We are.
like
we old, boy. Like...
than we look. Right?
Yeah.
So, it's kind of like... Do you see yourself, let's say in your early, mid-30s, still doing the content that you're doing right now?
I wouldn't say...
Or do you think...
I think
at some point there's going to be a diversion? Like, even now you don't know. Like, let's say you don't know, but there's a possibility whereby the content that you're doing now won't be the content that you'll be doing at that age because you would have diverged from doing what you're doing right now. Because the content that you're doing right now is like a lot of things, right? It's a type of content which is... It's packed in
That's why we're like trying to capture like...
So it's like, do you see yourself in 30 years still doing that? Or
I think so.
You believe correct in your... As you grow in this YouTube space, right? As you grow in this YouTube space, you can kind of find your niche. You'll be like, this is my niche.
Here's what I think, like, I'll still be doing like the content the way I'm doing it, but not specifically that content. Do you understand? Because it's always for me, it's the demographic that you can capture everybody. Do you understand? With the parodies, my plan with the parodies was never like for like the 2Ks and everything like that. The parodies was like everybody now has access to Wi-Fi in my hood. Do you understand? As soon as they put Wi-Fi, bro, I was like the happiest nigga ever. They have access to the area. Chances are there's gonna be like TV boxes, there's gonna be like everything. Yeah. What do older people watch?
Yeah.
Moja Love, chief. So I gotta recreate everything that's on Moja Love. Like that's was like my old goal. Was never about like.
So it's like you having to check. Okay, I have to do content for the whole demographic, older people, young people, and people. In between. Like I want everyone to go into my channel.
Yeah.
And have something to watch.
Exactly.
No matter how old you are.
The whole thing that I've never told anybody this. The plan is to own like a multimedia company, dog. Yeah. You understand? In a sense that I don't want to get into details, but like I see Major Plug being a major plug in such a way that it's so hard for niggas from, actually let me just not say niggas, for like people in the Western to go out there and like get into TV spaces and everything like that, right? Yeah. But once I can be able to like get these cameras, get these things, then I can create a YouTube channel whereby I can put niggas who want to do like public interviews. Like probably I'm not going to be the one who's asking people 9+3. Do you understand? Yeah. But there's going to be a nigga who's 19 or even 25 who's going to do that, but is under the Major Plug. Because a lot of things that I realized, like people don't want to start from scratch, chief. Yeah, you understand? Right. People don't, like, we don't have like a lot of subscribers. People can just surpass us in like 6 months, 2 months right now, but people still feel like, yo, go 2,000. Do you understand? Like when I'm gonna get to 2,000, like yo, and it's because of they saw how long it took us to get there, right? Mm-hmm. So they thinking that, but they don't know like every day it becomes easier because more people have access to Wi-Fi, more people have phones right now. People understand subscribing doesn't mean that you need to pay certain things. You understand? If you wanna become a member, then you have to pay. That's the difference, Shandis. Do you understand? Because of now, I understand like everybody wants to start somewhere. They don't want to start from the beginning. Yeah. So that's the whole purpose of like creating so many channels and creating everything, just to make sure like everybody can get a piece of slide. But at the end of the day, for me to make money using other people, I ain't gonna care.
Okay, I think my final question is this one. Like this one I've been thinking about.
Mm-hmm. How much do I have? I don't have money, boy. I don't have money. I don't have money, boy.
You know niggas are sitting on.
Hey boy, hey boy.
Like, have you ever thought, right? Because have you ever thought about the effect, right, of the content you make, right? The effect of the content you make on like the Musitagasi, and the effect that type of content has like on your niggas, because you have niggas like myself who are not into the
I get you,
the content space, because at some point, bruh, like I have to be. At some point, some things don't make sense.
I get you.
I am not in that space.
I get you.
And maybe some people have seen this a lot. I've noticed with me, it's easier to watch a YouTube channel of someone I don't know. Right? And then be like,
this is tough.
Yeah, fuck, this nigga is funny as
fuck. Yeah, I get you.
But when I see my nigga, I'm like, the one nigga is like, what the fuck is this nigga doing?
I get you.
Like,
I get you.
It gets,
you know what's popping,
like,
right? I get you.
It's cringy.
You know what's the life? I think it's access, dog. This is what people come to, like. Once it's so accessible to everybody, like nothing makes sense, right? Like this is how I see it. I'm always indoors. When I go out, I probably go to you. I shut around alone. I don't move with like a lot of people. I don't want to be accessible to anyone, because I understand anybody that's watching me right now, they actually supporting me, right? Like I would go to town, go to buy something and shit like that. Just watching like the way like a cashier
would recognize you
from far. Like, what's that like? Nah. Do you understand? Like, why didn't they come and pay to my tailor type thing? You understand? Like, and you would see like, ish. And then the next time you go there, and then you have to cross through all these tailors, and then you see her, then you go to, even if the queue is too long, like just to confirm something. And when you get there, the high that they gave the person who was in front of me,
it's not the same.
It's not the same.
But you know, I've noticed.
So I think it's access, boy. Like,
yeah, it's access.
I would say like
having, for me, this is how. Maybe.
Hold on, before you know, with you, like this is the thing. When you say like the effect that it does to people or whatsoever, right? I caught that like last year. I'm not gonna even lie. I caught that on like last year on people. Then I was like, okay, cool. I need to start doing this and this and this and this and this. This is when I started doing my own thing, like alone and everything like that. I only worked with like people who like DM me and say, oh, I wanna work, boom, 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 boom. But when it comes to like gents, I kind of like put niggas away just a little bit, like, yo, boys, whatever. The only time I think like I called you guys is when like we went to like HFR and then we shot like HFR and stuff like. But before that, yeah, I would hit you up like, yo, Donna, pull up, boom, boom, boom. But I also knowing the thing of like, I think that thing of hitting you guys up is a matter of like, ish, I don't want to feel niggas feel like I have been over leviates and whatsoever. But deep down, I knew like, nah, dog, I think like niggas don't want to do this anymore. Because as much as we're growing, we're getting older, it's a thing of like how they want to be seen by like people outside and whatsoever. So there's certain content, like I'll never call you for like smash up hairs videos. I'll never call you for like certain videos that I know like you're going to find, as much as I know like, yo, this thing is going to create like dope content, it's going to make what. But I have to decide like, nah, boy, you must allow it. You understand? Even Leaf knows like, when I speak to him, it's always like that I come, because I know he's going to create content, but at the end of the day, I need to see if like a nigga is really into it. You understand? It's really into
really
it with making content.
Doing that.
Yeah, like making content and stuff like that. So there's certain content that I have to like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore with this person. I don't want to do that. Because I understand, back then, everybody would agree, dog. Like, everybody would agree and say, Dana, we are coming, boom, 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 boom. But now, besides niggas being busy and niggas having these other things that they need to do, there's always that, I wouldn't say like it's a fake business, but there's a thing of like, you want to get hi. You understand? So I don't want to put niggas in that awkward situations, right? Because I've had niggas that I would like, Dana, boom, 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 boom. And then 2 minutes later, nigga told me like, Dana, I won't be around. Same day, if I'm with her in town, I'm shooting. No, now a nigga has to not explain, has to add a lie on top of a lie and make me convinced, like, boy, I understand, boy, it's fine. He knows himself, you understand? So it's one of those things, like, I have to go in. I even spoke to, like, Balu about it. Like, I was shooting with Balu, like, last year and stuff like that. And when he started making content, I was like, yo, dog, niggas, it's gonna look like niggas are there for you right now. Because now you're starting up and it's a new thing for you.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start pushing content for real, and then start knowing this and this and this and this and this and this and this, niggas gonna decline. You understand? It's only a few niggas gonna be like, I'm willing to be there. It don't matter what it is. I'm willing to shoot. Boom, 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 boom. Do you get me? So it's one of those things. So I think like I had to come to terms like, nah, you know what? Let me just talk to people outside, whatever. Like, it's so easy for me to go to like Giel, I know you can go today to him and be like, Dana, let's shoot. As much as we've never like thought of like shooting anything besides reactions.
Yeah.
But I know if I be like, he'd be down, be like, Dana, it's fine. What a
because I think it's easier to work with people who are in that context.
Yeah.
Because you know they have clear intentions on what their brand is.
What they want to do.
Okay, if this is my brand, I can do this certain type of content. But with us,
yeah,
coming inside the
content space,
I have to, for me personally, I have to look at other things. Like, okay, if I do this, like, how are people going to perceive it? If I portray myself, like, there are people who know me as a certain type of guy.
Yeah.
Right? Like everyone has their own thinking,
Yeah,
or their
like
own
how
view
they
on,
see you.
on how they see
Yeah.
you, right? And it might be good, it might be bad, but I've always tried to. For me, I've always tried to have certain aspects of my life private. Like
Yeah.
80% of them.
About like 90% of my.
Oh,
Bro, people don't even have my name. That's the craziest shit ever. So you think like they would know anything? 90%.
So it's kind of hard to go into spaces whereby I have to get there and show like some other side of me that I don't deem as my god.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel
we have traits whereby we like, hey, this shit, like.
It's like, I think it's one of those things of like, for instance, let's say I find you funny, like outside the camera, and then I try to put you on camera
And
to be that funny. You understand?
It doesn't clock.
No, it clocks to people because he's like the funniest nigga. But for you, it's like, that's not how I want people to see me. Because everybody, when they see me now, they're going to
think of,
I must be funny, whatever.
You know,
show, like,
and this thing, like, I have to talk about this. Like, when I said, like, every time, like, when I see it, sometimes it's cringe to me. It's because I've spent a lot of time with you.
Yeah, facts.
Some of these things that you do, bro, like,
maybe crazy.
Sometimes they are the first time I've seen you do these things.
Boy.
Like, the way I think people tend to take content creators as singular forms.
Yeah.
And even content creators themselves, they take themselves as singular form. Whereby, when you're shooting, people need to understand horror. When you're shooting, you are not the same as when you're chilling with the guys and there's no camera there.
You are not.
You know what?
No camera.
We don't do the same thing. You don't talk the same way.
Never.
We don't act the same way. It's different. So having to experience a certain behavior for a long time, right? It kind of conditions your friends to be like, oh, Yuppie, oh yeah, you know Yuppie as
so this is the
But then, as soon as we see you doing
content, okay.
Now
see, I get you. What? Just think again. You understand? I feel you.
Like, what the
I
heck
feel
is
you.
this?
But I think also at the same time, it goes to the thing of, how can I put it? It's like, you are so used to this behind the camera, right?
Yeah.
As much as people, I'm not going to even lie to anybody who's watching this. If people tell you like you need to be yourself on camera, that's okay. That's okay. Everybody's afraid of a camera, boy.
Yeah.
Every single person is afraid of a camera. So what happens is we happen to come through here. Like for instance, West Coast, West Tswana, and do everything. There's no English at all. You get me?
True.
But being in front of the camera, you need to learn because of there's gonna be like 2 niggas or 2 females who gonna be like the subtitles. You get me? And then the one's gonna be like, Andikuva, what is this lung? You understand? As if like it's my problem. You understand? Because of I'm speaking Tswana and then you can't hear Xhosa. But when somebody else, because we come from a hood whereby it's like, I think like most of like South African languages are here. Most, boy.
It's a melting pot
of languages.
Cultures.
Yeah, you understand?
And then even your original languages, right? Even like if you say you are Sotho, your Sotho becomes diluted.
Exactly.
The languages
take off it and stuff. So I think it comes to that point whereby I niggas not used to hear me speak English, but because of the camera, I need to speak English because of there's that thing of like everybody understands English. You understand? Which is the same thing as like I'm not a funny guy, but I need people to relate to me. So I need to make like some sort of like funny content just a little bit. But I'll never tell people like, yo boy, I'm like the funniest nigga ever. I'm a comedian. No, chief. No. You understand? There's certain words that you gotta use. I'm not from Pretoria, but I know there's like when you're watching your stats of demography and then it tells you like, yo, Pretoria is the most supportive people, then be like, I need to find a way to to relate to those. You understand? It's like when Kes goes, like Kes Universe, when he goes to Durban, for some strange reason, he's gonna try to speak Zulu.
Yeah, which is
low key, because he's trying to make people relate to him.
Another thing, I think most, actually all people who are in the content space, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't just go into that space and be like, I just wanna share content.
Nah.
There's always like someone who you have watched for a long time on YouTube, right?
Long time.
Someone that has convinced you. You see, I think I can do this thing. And because you've been watching that type of content a lot of the time, when you start going into the content space, that content conditions you in such a way whereby you tend to pick up things from your favorite content creators, and like how they talk, how they move and everything like that, they dress. So when you start doing your content, people who know you but from the house be like, Yuppie doesn't talk like this. Not knowing for it. Maybe
exactly like this.
And a certain way,
feel chance.
They talk a certain way. So because those are people you always watched, and some of their speech, some of the things
the way they speak,
you kind of like relate to them and be like, I'm going to use this.
Here's my chat, right? With that, people shouldn't convince, like, do not like twist it or something, like, don't get it twisted in a way. When you watch somebody who's an influencer, do not let them influence you. Like, that's always been my thing. You understand? I started public interviews while watching like Young Feely, Your Changs, and stuff like that. But they were not big on like those things. Do you understand? But it was a matter of like, I like the other side. I think this one I can do it. You understand? And then I also had to check like what things that I'm accessible to. I have a camera, I have a mic, I can go to the street. I don't have a place that I can shoot like, these are content and whatever that these niggas are doing, you understand? And then how many niggas do I have around? Boom, 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 I can do this, do that. Okay, sharp. But do not let niggas influence you to do something, because you'll never start at all. Because niggas, when you find niggas, you find them because of their successful, chief. You understand? Yeah. Very, very successful. There's nobody you're gonna find who's like 2K subscribers, unless me. You understand? There's nobody that you're gonna fuck with and they'll be like, I wanna start content. No. They've got more than 20,000 from YouTube, and then they've built cameras, they've built warehouses, they've built things, studios and everything like that. Then you're not gonna start. Exactly. You're not gonna start.
Because you are actually, your start point, it's
exactly.
Actually,
yeah. It's like an iPhone. You have that one. You have that one.
Which one?
I can record an iPhone.
Bro, I've heard that a lot.
You have that one.
I've heard that a lot.
It's been 5 years, chief. I've been showing YouTube money, and the person is still saying, I can record an iPhone.
But
do you get?
I think so. At some point, like I've said, bro, like content creation has its own. It has two sides for me. Right?
Yeah.
There's content creation where we just laugh, where everything is just fun.
Facts.
Yeah, I'm just watching this just to pass time, to laugh. Hey, my nigga posted. Let me just
boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
And then there's certain content that conditions people, like. And I'm not bashing anyone's content, but there's certain content that actually makes people think a certain way. Right? Like, because almost every time you shoot an iPhone, now you believe for you to start, you need to shoot
an iPhone. And
you check
where,
and it doesn't track.
It don't make no sense.
Well, you can like the one thing that content creation has like a one-up on all of these media, as the best thing is you can start with what you have. You can
easy. Anything, boy. As long as there's a camera.
As long as your content is relatable, bro, people are going to gravitate towards it.
Easy, boy.
Right?
Easy.
And as long as your content is relatable, your content is real.
Yeah.
right?
But don't be yourself.
Your content is real, and I don't want to say uplifting. Some of these contents are
There's no uplifting.
like,
No, the thing is, as long as it gives value to
yeah.
people, either like my content is not fun, it's entertaining. I'm not gonna even lie. If you wanna be entertained and push 2 hours of your life and waste it, watch me. But if you wanna laugh and make people, then find somebody who's gonna make you laugh for 24 hours. You understand? But if you wanna listen to somebody talk about spiritual stuff and whatever,
Go somewhere.
don't pull up on me. Do you understand? Like even now, I still battle with those type of people who pull up to me. Yo, dog, you know, like, I think like if you can start telling people about like the drug uses and all.
Yeah.
But it's not like I don't see it. I see it. It's just I don't want to speak about it right now.
Remember when we were shooting Emakasa?
Yeah.
I think we were shooting Emakasa, and then I got a question like that. It's like, bro, why is it always like the stories they show like crime or what? They never talk about mental illnesses
and
whatnot. And my answers was, bro, you have to understand, correct, if I have to, or if there's a script sibuang mental illness or depression or whatever that mental illness is, I have to write it, or you have to write it, or anyone has to, or anyone just who has to write the script. I believe in they must have gone through that to get the realness of it. I can't just go YouTube, Google and be like symptoms of depression, like always alone. Like,
and then besides,
they have to have a certain like.
And it's a sensitive topic.
Yeah, it is.
And that means you need to do your own research.
Even if the experience, sometimes it's hard for you to put them on
exactly
paper because you have not actually moved past those
things.
You're still trying to work past through them, but now having to go through them, having to write about them, and even if you wrote about them, having to ask someone who has went through
that, to act
a
that
certain thing. Something eternally having them to act that thing now brings up trauma.
Bro, even if they didn't act it, boy, like I'm not even like, even if they've never been through that,
yeah, or there's someone
to act that thing, it's crazy, boy. It's mentally, boy. It's not like something enjoy become a gangster boy. Become a gangster boy, we can tell this one is a fake gangster boy. You understand? Like you understand? Because you can put a little twist on this and this and this and this.
But
bro, if a lot of people like if they watch like American movies or like UK movies that goes to like mental and stuff like that, if don't just watch the movie, right? Follow the character after that thing through like all these the interviews and everything. Like they would tell you that there was coaches on set, there was people who making sure they are okay. We don't have those people. It's so hard for me to even like. I remember like shooting Spongy, right? There's a scene, the last scene of like Oluhle getting raped and shit like that, right? I remember the first time of like action and that thing happened. Dog, like how she was like, oh shit. You understand? She was so scared. But then she had to come down like, I need to work. Let's just do this. And then we did it, right? I didn't want to do like so many takes on that thing. We did it. And then I had to speak to her for like a couple of months and make sure like, yo, dog, are you sure you want this thing to come out? Boom, boom, boom. I don't know, you know, all of the dogs, all is fine and everything. Like, but I had to go and link up with her and see her, boom, 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 boom. Do follow-ups and see like, even though she didn't know, you understand, like, I'm there for that. I just wanted to see how you're acting around, whatever. Yeah. Then as soon as I see like she's clear, then the thing came out.
Yeah, because I think people will just take they see like, I'm going to like Banyana, bro, like when we shooting these things, they're doing like crazy.
Yeah, I feel
like their scenes are more X-rated than most the niggas.
Yeah.
Them having to do that with people they don't know.
No, exactly.
Like,
it's so crazy.
To see a nigga for the first time, like, oh, bro, this is the nigga you're going to be shooting a sex scene with.
Hey, boy.
A rape scene with.
Do you know like how we have to go through a lot,
like,
boy.
you know, having to take into consideration for like, wait, is this Han really comfortable doing this? Even even nigga,
Exactly.
we can't
Exactly.
just
Yeah, even
look
the
at
hand, yeah,
the
'cause-
hands only. We have to look even at the nigga, be like, bruh,
Are you sure?
are you sure you can
Boom,
shoot
boom, boom,
this?
boom,
Are
boom,
you
boom.
sure after
Yeah.
shooting this,
You understand?
everything
It's gonna be good. Whatever. Yeah.
And don't you think, like you ask those type of people, bruh, don't you think like people going to
See you
as a-
differently,
because,
yeah.
Because bruh, you would be working there, go start they'll be like, "Give a lot of
Rapist.
for me."
You understand?
You
'Cause
hear,
think
so
about it.
those things they cannot flow from the camera
Yeah.
to your real life.
And then also, there's 2 people on camera, right? Who
Yeah.
are shooting, right? Those ones we get like, okay, cool, boom, boom, boom. Then there's 6, 7 niggas
Yeah.
behind the
Yeah,
camera looking at you. We
doing
need to
these
consider
things.
like, oh shit, these niggas also they're gonna get boned up. Or, that's also like a crazy as shit, but it's like, well, because of this is what we're doing, might as well, boy. You understand? Anyways, guys, this is where we're gonna end it, dog. This has been a crazy last conversation. If you guys wanna see more of these, please let us know in the comment section. We'll try to get it popping, get it,
Yeah.
whatever. Like, we're just testing out these mics, to be honest with you, you know. I don't know how these mics are gonna come out. You understand? If they come out nice, then we're gonna do more of these. But if they not, I must have to return them. But I don't think I'm gonna return them, boy.
Get your money back.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below. I would say follow him on socials, but he's anti-social. You feel me? That is what it is. I love you guys. Any last words, boy?
Nah, man, like people should just about 2025.
Yeah.
And that's it, bro.
Any plans for 2025?
I think so, but
You don't want to say?
Nah, sometimes you have to understand. Kota, there's a saying where they say plan things and see God laugh.
I ain't saying this, boy. I bet. Happy New Year's. Make sure you like yourself, you love yourself, you appreciate yourself, and more than anything, go crazy, go harder. More than anything, one thing that I'm so proud of myself this year is just being consistent in everything. I know the last 3 months I've just been chilling, but to be honest, I wasn't chilling. Those who know, they know. I've been chilling on YouTube, but outside YouTube, boy, I had to. Understand? Yes. All right,
Yuppie Tee on the track.
bro.